Hello everyone, I'm the Peculiar Pisces and welcome to my channel. Today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024, and this is Flosstube video number 18. I'm going to start out today with some stitching mail. Recently I ordered off of Mercari. I got the Dimensions Peacock kit. It's called Indian Peacock. I like peacocks. Peacocks are very beautiful, and I enjoy the colors. And so when I saw this kit and it was a really decent price, I couldn't resist. And then the next piece of stitching mail that I got was also off of Mercari, a lavender and lace pattern called Queen Anne's Lace. And there was Dresden. This one I also got for a pretty good deal off of Mercari. And then the last piece of stitching mail is we took the kids to Barnes & Noble and we got them some books to read over the summer. A book that they chose and then a book that we chose. And so since we were there, I went ahead and got this. They had this one and I think the newest one. It's got like an otter on the cover. And as I was looking at them, what I really wanted was this pattern right here. So that's why this one got chosen before the other one. But I'm really excited because there's a bookmark kit in here, and I like to read. We're actually sitting at the couch in my library where right now most of my stitching is getting done. So to start today off, we're going to start with project number 1, which is my favorite designer. I am still working on The Castle by Teresa Wentzler. It is this picture right here. And I can happily say that I have started working on the dragon's tail. I got to work on it 3 days this week. I took it with me when we tried to go camping this weekend. But we had some mishaps for the camping trip. So the camping trip didn't quite happen. But I started working on this in the car and I realized don't work on quarter stitches while you're driving in a vehicle. Okay, so this is where I'm at. This is for the whole picture. And then specifically, I finished all the rocks in here and I started the gold in the tail. So for this past week, I got to work on it a total of 2 hours, 35 minutes, and 7 seconds. And that brought my total for this project up to 119 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. This is on 16 count hand-dyed Aida that I dyed myself. And I was trying to get it done in time for the fair, but the turn-in date is the last weekend of June, which is the 28th and 29th, and there's no way this is going to be finished and framed in that short of time, especially because I'm not even done with the stitching part. So I have a backup, something else that I can enter into the fair. 16 count, 2 over 1. Okay. My next project, I hit a big milestone on. The next one is project number 2 is my Blackwork or sampler project. In this case, it is a Blackwork. It is from Practical Blackwork off of Etsy, and it's called Pentecost. And if you can't see the bigger picture, this small picture is much more clearer. I don't know why. So as I said, I hit a big mile marker because not only did I move my fabric, but I am now halfway done. Let me take off this other clip. So I am halfway done with Pentecost. I have moved the clips, and I think this time when I try it, I'm going to do all of the outlines first, all of the edges and the diagonals and stuff. I think I'm going to do all of that first and get that done and out of the way, and then fill everything in and see if that makes it go quicker. If you want to see how it looks on the back, it's looking pretty awesome on the back too. This is 18 count hand dyed fabric 1/1. This was also for the fair. I do not have one to enter into the Blackwork category as a backup for this. This is my first official fully Blackwork piece. So as I said, so this is the center down here. So what I'm going to do is start here and do the design, the outlines, and get everything placed, and then fill everything in this time. This one I put in 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 47 seconds. And it's brought my total for this project to 70 hours, 6 minutes, and 56 seconds. So that is project number 2. Okay, so then moving on, I'm not working on project number 3 anymore. That is the Heaven and Earth Designs Fay Risque by Amy Brown. It is sitting right over there against my bookshelves, waiting for me to return to it when I don't have my boot. So it's had no work and there's no change. I'm not going to show that one. Project number 4 is my, here it is my Stashbuster piece. I have had this in my stash for so long. It is a Plaid Bucilla kit by Donna Dewberry, and it's called Hummingbird and Floral. I did not use the provided aida. It is still right here. I purchased a 14 count aida from Michaels, and then I hand dyed it myself. So here is where I am on this project. I've just been working on this leaf and getting it filled in. I think I pretty much, no, I don't think I started, but I worked on this for 59 minutes, 55 seconds. So it's brought my total project time to 34 hours, 50 minutes, and 2 seconds. Okay, so what I chose to do instead of working on project 3 is I chose to pull out a crochet piece. And if I can find the link, I will put the link in the description. It is from it's from Annie's, it used to be Annie's Attic. It's just Annie's now. The book is called How to Create Picture Afghans. And the pattern is set up a lot like a cross stitches. It's gridded out and it's done. Now I chose not to crochet this the normal way, and I'm crocheting it as a corner to corner. So I dug this out. I found where I was. I had to print out a whole new pattern. Let me see. This. Trying to find which way is up. Okay. So this is kind of crazy. But this is my bottom corner. I'm currently on the upswing of the flowers, so it's more like it's a mess on the back. There's strings everywhere, and my cats just want to have all kinds of fun with it. So this is what I've chosen to work on instead of project number 3. So it's my crochet piece. I can sort of show it until it's done, other than the picture for you to know. So like I've just started in on the yellow of this flower, and then I'm almost done with the pink flower. So there are many ways that I could have crocheted this. I could have single crocheted it and then cross stitched on top of it. I actually have a blanket like that that I did with Eeyore. I can maybe show that one next week, so you can see a mixing of crochet and cross stitch. But yeah, so this is going to get the attention until the boot comes off, or what's going to happen. I'm still not sure what's going to happen. The doctor that I was seeing has decided to push me off to a different doctor. And so I see that doctor next week, and that doctor is a surgeon, but my doctor told me, well, you don't have to have surgery. You could just, do this, but then you could have all these extra problems with your foot. And so I'm just like, sounds like surgery is going to be what's going to happen. In the MRI, he said that you can't see the ligaments on the top or the bottom of the foot. So they've been damaged or severed or torn or whatever. I mean, he said a lot of those words. And so next week, I think on Tuesday, I see that doctor. So that's really, those are my updates. That's my news on my foot. Yeah, so I will see. This was a short video, less than 15 minutes, really. So I will see everyone next week with updates on my projects.